Time to run it all. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip, just wet. Time to run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Time to run it all. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip, just wet. Time to run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Time to run it. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
Where is Jamal?
Man, what's up, Coach?
Well, you know what that means.
It's party time. That's right.
It's party time.
It's party time.
Yeah, his contract don't tell he should be late. His contract say he should be 15 minutes early.
That's it. That's it. You know.
I mean, we got to go through all them topics.
Man, I know it.
Man.
I know it. Like we in the classroom, man. Come on.
I'm telling you, who the best in the NAIA?
And my dumb ass got to line up.
And guess what? I didn't do my homework.
Me either. I've been too busy all week. I mean, I just know the stuff out there. I'm watching the sports all day.
Right.
Oh,
Hey, y'all
it
knew
was a quiz.
Y'all know it's rumors. Hey, it's rumors that he failed you. He failed you.
Yeah, I think he's trying to break his contract so he can go to ESPN.
They don't want him. Shit.
Hey, I'm in the airport. My flight delayed, so they may be calling us at any time. So,
Where you heading at, Coach?
I'm heading to New Orleans for the game.
Oh, okay.
I know it's Sunday, but you know you got to go to the NO early.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I need to be here. We think about going to Georgia game Friday, Saturday.
For those guys traveling Breeze Flight 329.
Who they play?
Your plane is approximately 5 minutes out. Once we get everybody decleaned and get the okay from the crew, we will begin our boarding process. Thank you.
Oh, I got time.
That's you?
Okay. Yeah.
That's your plane?
Yes, sir. We got time.
Oh, okay.
What?
Coach dedicated, Jew. Boy, you dedicated.
Oh, that's great. That's great, that dedication.
Yeah.
Who Florida State play?
LSU.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
Sunday night, 7:30.
Yeah, that would be a good
game. I hope I ain't too busy Sunday night, Bernard.
I know it.
I see Dr. Jamal down there with his mayor and his Apple brother. Not his Alpha brother, but Apple.
You say Apple.
Yeah, he called, said he was going to be late. I told him the contract said if you're late more than 3 times in 10 weeks, then you get a significant drop in your cut in your pay.
Yeah,
and his airtime too.
Yeah, definitely. That boy, man, that boy a handful, man. I swear. I'm glad he in Savannah with y'all. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he is. Hey, Rob, you're the who you going? You by yourself or you took the family?
Me and my wife going. My daughter's already there. her flight was delayed out of Dallas. So, but we
okay.
all get there around the same time.
Oh, I'm finna tell you. I thought you were going by yourself. Say, had the flight stop in Atlanta. We'll bring you back home.
I wouldn't be going.
Yeah. So, what do y'all think about Serena and this last swing that she's doing?
Go ahead, Coach.
Well, man, I think Serena was saving this. All those other little matches she had were little tune-up matches just to see what she was. But when she started this farewell tour, I think Serena will end up winning it all. I mean, Coco is serving at 120 miles per hour, 128 miles per hour. But it's going to be a good one. I'm happy for Serena. She didn't go out in the first round.
Yeah. That's going to be a good matchup. And I don't know whether she can win it. She's 40 years old, playing these young girls with these young legs, but she has more grit and more experience. And she has that will and tenacity to win. So she can pull this out. Now, I hope Jamal don't come here telling us we done jump subjects. No, we ain't jumped no subjects. You weren't here with this.
That's right. My thing with you know what? My thing with Serena is more like people going to her matches to see her lose or see her. Man, this may be the last time. No, this girl coming there to win. I mean, Tiger and all of them. I think if she get past Coco, I think she can take this thing.
She just beat the number 4 girl in the world.
Well, she beat the number 4 and the number 2 girl in the world, but the number 2 girl, she was on number 2 for points, but basically she was probably number 12. But because of her so many points she had, she ranked 2. But she still took her out.
Yeah, you get there by those points.
Yeah, and I'm kind of upset with Serena right about now, man, because she don't look as good like she used to look. So I don't really pay too much. I don't pay too much. You looking right.
That too?
You looking right.
Baby weight and all. I said.
Hey, she won't get my card.
She might get my life savings. I'm glad, Dr. Jamal. I'm glad.
What's up, Jesus?
Joined us. You was hanging out with your Apple brother and the mayor.
Yeah, we heard about it. We can't hear you.
All right.
You got some slow internet, bro. Yes. What's wrong with your internet?
No, the mayor was not there.
He was there in spirit.
The mayor was not there.
He was there in spirit. They say wherever one
so y'all can't hear me?
All alphas.
Well, you breaking in and out, but you
okay. I'll probably go to my.
Yeah, go to some
of the mayor wasn't there.
Can you get on another device?
I guess you in how.
You got 3 or 4 of them there.
See, how Cosell wouldn't be coming on like that? How Cosell would have been ready?
Hey, but I just don't know, Rob. It just didn't. It seemed like it was. I don't know. It might have been the outfit. Might should have put on a cat suit or something. Over there. Used to.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just wasn't. It wasn't. We cheering, but
yeah.
We'll turn our age.
Yeah, I know it. Hey, matter of fact,
we ain't there like this now. Right here.
Yeah, no more. Hey, I know I'm gonna get in trouble what I'm about to say, but the older they get, man, the more they look like their daddy, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, she did look like a daddy. Venus always looked like him.
Yeah. She real looking like him now, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, what? I mean, she gave us what she had, man, and she was one of the she a hell of an athlete, man. Whether a man or a woman, man, she did her thing. If you look at every sports, hey, our colors always on top, man. If you go down in history, I mean, boom, 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 boom. So,
sports we're just more athletically inclined. That's why. And once you give us anything, we can probably figure it out and make it better. But not to say that that it's about that. It's some skill sets and different people are just naturally athletic.
Right.
That's why they had you build America. What's up, Jamal?
All right.
And that was a good one. That was a good one. Hey, what's up, Jesus? Boy.
All right.
Hey.
We are here.
Hey, I was talking about you, and I'm gonna tell you what I said. I said, boy, I'm glad you're in Savannah, Georgia with them, because you're a handful, man. You is absolutely a handful. Woo.
And you know this is a show that I'm civilized on. But I can't wait for America After Dark. I can't wait.
Well, I can't. You know what? Week, right? Then you put next in a
week,
repeat, Bernard.
No, it's a repeat. We'll be back September the 10th. I told Jamal and James they don't pay attention to the show because he asked me the same thing. You know,
yeah, I know we said last week because we all were coming to Atlanta this week.
Right.
You said that's what. I mean, if you want a show at 10 o'clock on Saturday night, we probably go to the Georgia game and we'll be finished by 8, so we'll be home by 9. I mean, but
I'm gonna have a show. Trust me.
You send him the video.
That's we'll see.
Oh no, you better not.
No. We good.
But then, anyway, your show, my brother, what's up? Oh, he dropped the ball.
So just to share this, it was an exclusive that was done for Ebony Sports Reporters, and that was with the Savannah Hurricanes, a professional basketball team owned by Lindsey Streeter, a brother. And so they will be playing at Alpha Eli Beach High School. They will be playing there. And so the community, again, they got community support. And so they got some athletes who are from Savannah State University, former students at Savannah State, and also one of them from 2717 who play basketball Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights. And so what Brother Streeter said, he said that if y'all do not get European contracts, I have done y'all a disservice. So that's the type of mentality that they got, and they want to be a service to the community. And so I got on my Savannah Hurricane baseball cap, so again. So yeah, they got their gear will be out. They say in 6 weeks they will have everything out the gear. So, but I got one of the caps, and so I let them know this is again Ebony Sports Reporters. That's what we do, Ebony Sports Reporters. So we got only one other media outlet was there, and that was WJCL. So guess what? Facebook Live, you see Ebony Sports Reporters right at the signing, the first signings of the players for the Savannah Hurricanes. Yep. And they made a point saying that they're in the community, and how they got into the community, they say because they're at Beach High School. That's what they said, and they are proud about that. So awesome. That's why I gotta give mad props with regards to that, because again, people celebrate other teams that come here, but this is a time that I'm just gonna say like this. This is the time that it's owned by a Black person, got Black leadership.
And
so we're gonna
have them on soon, I hope, so we can get.
Oh yeah, so I told them that's why I told them.
Schedule so we can see what league they're playing in and where they're playing. So it might be a traveling thing where if they not too far, that we could go to games and we could start covering them also. We rise in the things that we're doing at Our Black Media. So hopefully we can work out something where we can get all this going.
Yeah,
so
that'd be great.
Basketball team.
Yeah, basketball. Mm-hmm. men's basketball. And I told Brother Streeter, I said that we'll get you on the show, but I told him you cannot have Coach Rob DeLoach and Coach Bernard Brown. You can't have them. They can come, but you cannot have them doing anything. You can't let them get stuff done like that. You have to put them in a corner by themselves, away from one another. That's what I had told him.
We got great coaches. Bernard is a great coach. Coach Rob is a great coach. You got Coach Carter that's a great coach. We got great coaches that can assist him.
I told him separate. You can't let them be by one another. You can't let them be. You cannot let them. I said, do not, for the love of God, don't let them be by one another.
Hey, that picture that you sent us, I'm be honest with you, because the picture you sent us, I didn't know it was a basketball. It was a basketball team. And so I think they probably need me and Coach Height. I'm just saying, I think they probably need me and Coach. So give us a call and we can try out. Coach can post them up down low, and I'll feed it to them. And Drews can stand on the 3-point line and knock it down. I'm just saying, if they need our help, Jamal.
All day. That's all they got to do is call us. Coach Rob, I'm sure you'll come out of retirement for a few games. We want to show the young boys how to play.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. I feed it down there to you. I feed it.
There you go.
Magic Johnson, no look passes.
It ain't coming back. It ain't coming back out. It's going up.
It don't need to.
It's going up. And it's staying there.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. That's a semi-pro team from that's going to be stationed here in Savannah, Georgia, and they're going to be playing at Eli Beach High School, where we can go and watch them, and hopefully, we can get everybody to come out. Don't worry about the ticket prices. If it's under $10 a ticket, then you need to be there to support this new franchise. Yeah, and we need to see how we can help. If y'all talking about the Ghost Hockey, Ghost Pirates, or whatever it is, we need to be talking about the Savannah Hurricanes. And buying their gear, supporting the players, helping them with all the community stuff that we can do. Tell Mr. Streeter, we want to be a part of his organization. Yeah, and matter of fact, they're the second semi-pro team of basketball in Savannah, because the first one was Savannah Spirit. You remember them when they was playing at the Civic Center, and they were affiliated with Harry Hubbard and Dr. J and all of them. Yeah. Didn't Phil Jackson come through that? Phil came, because Phil was coaching for the Auburn platoon or something, and then Phil, all of them, So that's good. Awesome. Jamal is the general manager, right? Jamal, you general manager?
No, I'm not the general manager.
You was just an All Black media reporter there tonight.
Oh, okay,
that's great. And so then to show you the power of it all too. When I got there, they were like, "You got on our team colors. You didn't even know that." I told them, "saying I'm an angel. Do you not understand that? I'm an angel." And I couldn't wait to come back and tell Bernard Brown that, and Coach Rob Jiggett and Coach Julius Hall. I want to let everybody know. I got there. I got on the light blue and the blue, and they were like, "You got on our team colors. You didn't even know that." I'm like, "I'm an angel." I said, "That's why Ebony Sports Reporters right here." I said, "Because I'm an angel." When do they start? I'm not certain about that, but we can get that. We can get that information. We can get that out, and we'll put it out there so folks know. So so their website, they said their website will be up and running in 6 weeks. They're taking headshots, doing other shots like that for the players right now. So again, it's something I think is something we can do, because especially it is a brother. Yeah, and it's us. We the ones in charge, and so now, just like you say, you got Savannah Bananas, you got the Ghost Pirates. So now you got the Clovers also with regards to soccer, and so then now Savannah Hurricanes. So
that's great.
Well, what's saying that, Dr. Jamal? Of the four that you named, we the only one playing in the high school. Everybody else playing in the arena.
Damn.
Well, at least what he made it seem that's what they want to do. They want to be in the community. They want to be accessible to the community. So, that's a question. When we get them on, we can ask that question of them. So I'll make sure. So
the arena is accessible. The arena right there, and it got all the parking and everything. At Beach, you're going to be a little struggling for parking.
That's why I say. So when we get him on, then that's something to pose to them and ask them why. Yeah, because I know. I will say this, because again, I was being respectful. Yeah. because I saw a number of people who have affiliation with Beach High School who they had working and doing things. One of them, he works at Beach, and he's been kind of disrespectful to me when I try to tout HBJ. He get disrespectful with me, and he's supposed to be, he one of my frat brothers. He get disrespectful because he works at Beach. He said, was not Beach the first school? So to see, I like, why you even going there? But see, they got some of them involved. They got some of the youth involved. Like I say, Savannah Youth City is involved in it. So, but again, I'm being respectful because I'm so happy they're at Beach High School. I'm so happy. So, don't try to push me, Coach Rob. Don't try to push me. Don't try to push me now. I'm trying to be nice now.
Jamal, make sure that he's on there on the show next week.
Yes, sir. I said I'm gonna do. Oh my God.
No, I mean, we want to make sure he's here. We want to make sure because he know that we support what's going on, but we want to make sure that we also know that he got time enough to move these games to the Savannah Civic Center. Hopefully,
right. I just want to say that.
We want him to be. Well, your Alpha brother ain't invited him to do that anyway because you say he wasn't there. But that could be what you write about for your next editorial, also, Dr. Jamal, the Hurricanes. And the significance of it, and how you bring up the history for it for me, if you don't mind. In the next it's due Thursday. I just want you to know you got 7 days to have it in.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
And send me for your check too. I forgot about
that. All right. Yes, sir. We love money. Ching 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 ching. Yeah. So y'all been just talking about Serena last hurrah.
Yeah.
That was she's saying. She and Venus, but she and Venus still gonna do the doubles, so but
they're playing now. But they used to be must see TV, like we were saying. They won't get our credit card. I mean, I hope they win, but
they can sit with us and get a drink and some chicken wings.
They looking too much like the daddy. No. No.
I don't know, but it's hard.
The opinion of Coach Bernard Brown is merely his opinion. Serena, we love you. Venus, we love you. We know nothing about you all looking like Richard. We know nothing about y'all looking like Richard.
Hey, I wasn't even talking about Richard. I was talking about Will Smith.
Oh, what? No, that's exciting. We got some exciting things going on. The rest of the world is in meltdown with Trump, but in the sports world, we got football season about to start. Already started. Pittsburgh about to score. They're losing 7-3 right now, but they about to score. You got a bunch of games all week. This week, college football season's underway. Another week before football season. We got it all, Jamal. A smorgasbord. Baseball season to be coming to an end in about 4 or 5 weeks. For the playoffs. We got it all, Jamal.
Yeah, definitely.
Aaron Judge may now, surpass Roger Maris. Some people think that is really the single season home run record, but I disagree. I still go at Bobby with regards to that. And so what's the thoughts? I need to ask you, what's the thoughts? Will Florida State win or lose this weekend? Coach Bernard Brown, will Florida State win or lose this weekend?
Man, you know good and well I'm going with Coach. Coach up there, he flying out. Florida State gonna win. 24-27 Florida State.
Coach Julius Hall.
Well, I might have to
Florida State win.
I might have to go with Florida State. They looked pretty good last week, even though they played the inferior team. But that gets you ready for the next game, and that gets your players to gel together and be on the same wavelength. I think they can go down there and upset them because Florida State is just a missed tackle away from being back on the top. They're a missed block away from being in a bowl game, a good bowl game. So I'm gonna have to go with Florida State close down in the what they call that down there in the Baton Rouge
the Valley.
No, they don't call it the Valley. What they call it, Coach?
The Bayou.
The
The
Bayou.
Bayou.
Yeah, that what they call it, the field.
They're playing in the Superdome.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
playing the Superdome. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, that's even better. There ain't
Yeah.
gonna rain in there. It might rain on us at the Georgia game if we go. So,
Yeah.
but that's it, Jamad. I'm sorry.
Hey.
We will skip Coach Rob Jiggy. Go ahead, Coach. Will Florida State win?
Go Noles.
Right. So now we go to this right here. So your daughter's playing volleyball, and you got a fan, an attendee, who's constantly using the N-word. What's your thoughts on that, Coach? What would your thoughts be with regard to your daughter playing a game and they are using the N-word, one of the fans, constantly? What's your thoughts on that, Coach Rob DeLoach?
Security.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope they call it next to kin.
Yeah, that would have been what would have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, security.
Yeah. So, Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts with regards to that?
Well, I'm just like Coach. If I was in the stands and I heard him kept saying it, then I had to go over there to ask him, "What did you say?" And then wait for him to sit down next to him and see if he say it again, so I can slap the hell out of him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Keep my until my.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to Will Smith him. You know, you just had to go to jail in where it was in Denver somewhere.
BYU.
That's what we're about to get to. And Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regards to BYU not doing enough? Excuse me, I shouldn't have set it up like that. Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regards to how BYU handled it?
Let me say this here, and you know, let me tell y'all something. No, it's not about black and white, but it's about black and white. All right, you got Brigham Young, which is a white school. You got Duke, which is a white school. Duke got had top-ranked black volleyball players, and they, you know, play for them. You know, I think it was disrespectful to those girls. I would have stopped the game and we would have put them out. But because, you know, I guarantee if it wasn't Becky's schools and all that, it would have been totally different. And you know what? They're gonna have to respect us sooner or later. And for those young girls now, these are girls, these are our babies playing in a hostile environment. They say they was afraid of their life, and they handled it like a champ. They kept playing and until it was over. And then Brigham Young, you know, try to split it up, try to pamper it like, nah, it's a serious issue. Because if it was one of our daughters and we sitting in the stand, like Julius will say, man, it would have been chaos. You know, start the game, remove the person from there, and then start all over again. I think Brigham Young dropped the ball. And not only that, I'm not just going to bring it on Brigham Young. If you're a Duke coach and you know this going on, I would have took my players off the court, tuck them in the locker room until we got this situation. Period. That's just the way it should happen. It shouldn't happen like that.
The referee should have at least stopped and said, what did he keep saying? And
Yeah.
then had him removed.
Yeah.
Baseball players do it all the time. When you heckle the referee or a player or something too hard, they'll throw that person off the field and out of the playing area. So they need to look at that real hard.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, man. And you know what, man? These are our babies. You know, these are our babies, man. They go to school to get an education and play, and for them to go through all that, man, even though we don't really know them, but they are our babies, man. And especially our girls. Come on, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy the way we being treated, and I'm gonna move them off that.
And that's one of the things that did come into play, what y'all have discussed, that they said that even with regards to the players and with regards to the Duke team, that saying is having some of them not step up to the plate. Even when you not see that, hey, if BYU is not going to step up to the plate, what needs to happen, that Duke now needs to step up to the plate and go and say, hey, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? That we do not condone this, and bring some attention to it. But again, that's what comes into play with regards to how some of our athletes are treated when they're at these institutions. And so it becomes problematic. So yes. And so we move on and to something that it has been difficult for some people, but we hope that it can work on out. I'll share this with you. Ebony Sports Reporters has done something that no one else has done, and that is called the Ebonies. The Ebonies preseason awards. The Ebonies. See, again, this is exclusive to Ebony Sports Reporters. Ebony Sports Reporters. See, again, y'all think we like, because Bernard Brown, this is what he going to say. That's right. Hey, that's right. Listen here, that we must see TV. That's right. You better understand. We must see TV. Y'all won't look at ESPN. Hold on, Tony Mitchell, please. Hold on. Nobody cares about Denver right now, but I'm not going to be like that.
That's all you ever think about LeBron.
He my big brother. But I'm just like saying, hold on now. But we have what we call the Ebonies. Again, Ebony Sports Report. They look at all these. You can look at CBS. You can look at NBC. You can look at ESPN. You can look at Fox. But guess what? We got our own. It's called the Ebonies. Ebony with an S. And so we got the Ebonies. So some people might not be able to do it all, but we're going to put it out there. Ebonies, again, preseason. This is our preseason awards that we want to give out and throw out there. So we start with regards to the best DB, because now I'll let y'all know this. The best athlete on the field, on football, because this is all for football, the best athlete, and we're not talking about anybody in the past, we're talking about right now, this year, this season coming in, we're talking current players, but the best athlete on the field is the DB, the defensive backs. They are the best athletes on the field. So now, who's the best defensive back in the NFL? Your opinion, Coach Rob DeLoach.
Unfortunately, he plays for my team, the Cowboys. Led the NFL in interceptions. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Cowboy Nation. All of them.
We got that person on here as a analyst also.
Yeah, that's it.
As long as we don't have Denver up, we'll be all right.
So who did you say, Coach Rob DeLoach? Who was the best defensive back? To get preceded award, the Ebony.
He led the NFL in interceptions for the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't know who that is. I don't know.
How do you not know that?
Because I try not to know anything about the Cowboys.
Man.
Who is that?
Come back to you?
Oh no! I don't want. We know.
Well,
we don't.
Tony said, "Get your facts together." Who are you talking to? You talking to Coach
So
Rob
we'll
Coach Jesus?
Hey. Are you asking us? You asking us, Jesus, who's the best defensive back?
Yeah, I'm about to go each one. I'm gonna go each one of you because what happened? Like I said, my internet connection, because I can see sometimes it's going in and out. This is what Comcast do to us by Savannah State. This is what they do to us. So, Coach Bernard Brown, who you say is the best NFL cornerback? I mean, excuse me, I should say defensive back. Defensive back.
Jalen Ramsey is the best defensive back right now in the NFL. Jalen Ramsey, the boy is bad. And I give it to him. He's a lockdown. He's not no Deion Sanders, but he's a lockdown. He can take you one-on-one. You got to play all. If you're on the left side, don't go there. So Jalen Ramsey, me personally.
All right. Coach Julius Hall, who is the best defensive back in the NFL?
Oh, that's the whole defensive backfield, right? I say the guy that plays with the most energy is probably the Honey Badger. And where he at now? He in New Orleans? Did he Did he move over to New Orleans from Kansas City? Where he was?
Did he get traded to Philadelphia?
Oh, they traded in Philadelphia?
No,
Yeah.
no.
No, he in New Orleans.
Unfortunately, the Ebonies is supposed to be where we go and showcase people who we think are the best. So the fans who are looking at our show, they will have their eyes open too. But Coach Rob Jiggy and Coach Julia Hall are always going to be biased. But that's right here. I see that this would not be fair. Yes, the Honey Badger was at Kansas City, which is Coach Julia Hall's team. And he's now at New Orleans, which is also Julius Hall's team. So see, those two right there will not be fair. Coach Bernard Brown will be more analytical and more fair about this than the two of them. So I'm gonna say to America,
I appreciate that.
the Ebonies is supposed to be where we give y'all people. But again, yes, Tony Mitchell, that brother, okay, oh Lord, okay. They have not beaten the Cowboys since 1995. The Broncos. Oh wait, the Cowboys haven't beaten the Broncos since 1995. Okay, wow, I'm glad about that. And so, Terry Mobley, let's go Serena and Venus. Yes.
Yeah.
So we will move.
Oh, we got the show again, y'all.
Who is the best?
Good, Jamal.
I'll just do this because I was trying to be fair because I didn't want people going to say that we look at only the major schools, but I also want to give the small schools a chance to. But we just go to who is the best defensive back in major college football? Coach Bernard Brown. Who you feel?
I did my research and they say the best defensive back in college football is. I did my research. I don't know. His name is Elijah Ricky from Alabama. That's what they got him now, you know. And I did my research because I didn't want to come here with the wrong name. But they say, hey, he's the best defensive back in college football, and they say he would probably be in the top 10 getting drafted in the NFL. Boy played from Alabama, defensive back. I like his name, Eli. I thought it was talking about Eli Manning or one of them, but you know, yeah, that's him from Alabama.
So, Coach Julius Hall, who would you say is the best defensive back in major college football?
I would have to say the whole Georgia defensive backfield, the whole Georgia defensive backfield, because they shut Alabama down. Even though Alabama had one or two players hurt that were the game changers, but they still shut those boys down. But Alabama and Georgia have great defensive backfields. And so I'm going to have to go with the whole Georgia defensive backfield. Y'all watch them. I'm biased.
Okay. And Coach Julius Hall, we move on because we will not trouble you all about because these other schools don't get a lot of notoriety, but we want to be fair to them, but we are going to skip them. So we go back to who was the best linebacker in the NFL? The best linebacker in the NFL, Coach Julius Hall.
The best linebacker in the NFL. It's not like you can give nobody the edge over any of the other ones. But you have to say, what this boy named out of Atlanta that hit harder than a brick? I can't think of his name. They all don't think that I haven't done my homework, but I'm a sports fanatic. I just have not been so keyed in on those players like I used to be.
Right.
But I used to know every player in the NFL like I know every congressman in the U.S. Congress. So, but politics and sports is my thing. But I say I forgot his name, but he played with the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay, Coach Bernard Brown. Who would you say is the best linebacker in the NFL?
Fred Warren. He's from San Francisco. That boy hit you so hard. He better than a lot and all of them. He's the number one linebacker in NFL. Fred Warren, and the second one is Darius Leonard from the Colts. So they 1 and 2. Matter of fact, I think they either tied for the tackle or something like that. But that boy from Indiana, coach, a pretty boy, and he gonna need a lot of tackles in the coach this year because they got Ryan for quarterback, so they're gonna be on the field a lot.
Ooh,
Trust me.
ooh.
So
some shade has been thrown. Some shade is covering up things. Okay.
You're going to have to get 300 tackles.
You'll be tackling all day.
I know it, but that sorry quarterback, they going to stay on the field.
And so, Coach Bernard Brown, who would you say is the best linebacker in major college football?
The best linebacker in major, I got to go with, hold on, I got to go with this other guy from Alabama again. Let me see here. He from Alabama, and his number is 55, and his name is Bernard Brown.
Or doesn't start with a W? Does his first name start with a W?
Hey, you say linebacker? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
See, Jamal, you giving us all this quiz like you in college with teaching one of your classes or something, and
I know it.
And we're not trained in on that. We look at the big stuff in sports. Sports, when you get around, like we're gonna be watching football all week for the next 3 or 4 days, all the way till Monday night.
So now I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Tony Mitchell and other fans out here looking, they're gonna say, why is it that we got Ebony Sports Reporters and that? But when I go and look at ESPN, I go look at all of them, and they have their preseason awards. They're gonna say, why can't Ebony Sports Reporters do the same thing? And so that's why I was trying to put us up a tier. I was just trying because that's what they gonna do. I was just trying to do up a tier, but I leave it alone. I leave it alone. If you want to be bottom shelf, you want to be bottom shelf. You want to be rot gut liquor. I'll let you be rot gut liquor.
Hey.
So I'm in. We'll move on. We'll move on.
No, I got the name. I got to do a name. He's from Washington. He's from Washington. He's from the Washington Husky. His name is kind of funny. It looked like he's from Africa. Ivali or somebody. He's the best linebacker in college football. I don't know what his name, but he's from Washington. He's from the Washington Husky.
They highlighted him the other day. Yeah.
He got what? Can you say his name? I don't want to mess it up.
I cannot. I was watching Sports Center when they had him on.
I was going to say this. We can just move. We can scrap this, and so we'll just move on. Now that you know what it said, Jeannie Buss when it said that Russell Westbrook was the most consistent player on the Lakers. That's what Jeannie said. What's your thoughts on that? Jeannie Buss said Russell Westbrook was the most consistent player. She initially said he was the best, but then she went and modified it. Then when it said that he was the most consistent.
Yeah.
Well, she's not
wrong. And the reason why she said that, you want to go, Drew?
Yeah, I'll go first. She wasn't too much off from being wrong because LeBron usually can make players play like Michael Jordan made players play. But with this particular group, he hadn't. You would think that he had the nucleus there to make Westbrook and your cousin play better, but he didn't. And your cousin, every time you look, he hurt and he's soft. But Westbrook played consistent like he's always played since he, became the starter that he is. He ain't slowed down. LeBron gets his points, but LeBron is the nucleus for the whole team that should be bringing everybody together and making everybody play better. So Westbrook gonna shine regardless, no matter where he at. He's that type of player. He's one of those shutdown type players. And put up type players rather, because he's going to put up his points.
Yeah.
Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regards to Jeannie and what she said, Russell being the most consistent because LeBron and AD did not play as many games as him.
Yeah. No, I want to say this, Jesus, man, I did my homework. I got all these awards, and all of a sudden you want to pass over it. So you throwing my research like it's nothing, man. I had everything here, from the college, NFL, in HBC, man. Okay, but you know what? That's okay. Look here. Serious, Jewish, man, I had it. Look, I did my research and everything. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay.
He retired, Jamal. Jamal, he retired. So he stay on the computer. You know that.
I know
it. And he stay on that phone all day long texting you.
I know it. And Drew, you the only one got it.
But now, and let me go and say this right here. So, and that's why it was sent out like on Monday, so we had all the time in the world to go and do. So I like because I know everybody gonna have a different opinion. Like I say, Rob Jiggy is so biased, he can only see the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody gotta be appealing to the Dallas Cowboys, the best of everything. Julius Hall, it gotta be tied to Kansas City or New Orleans. They're a little biased. That's what I'm saying. But again, you had all the time, right? But again, I'm not gonna say nothing. So now I say I don't want to trouble nobody because I'm just trying to say we are better than all the rest. That's why I say, but I figured what will occur, people are not going to say, wow, you know what? That's what they had talked about on the show. That's what they said. Yeah, that's that boy. They had said, yeah, oh, yeah. And so now what happened, they now realize I got to check out Ebony Sports Reporters because they got some insight that others don't have. So, but but again, they want to be rock gut liquor and they don't want to be no Henny. But I'm just saying, and Kavasi, but anyway, but yeah, so.
Sometimes you got to drink what you got.
Yeah.
So that was we just drink what we got. So we apologize for Bernard Brown. Eventually, we might be able to do this sometime in the future, but you know, we'll deal with this. So
after we done watched them all year, you know.
But you do. That's why I see now. Let me go and say this. Which you all know, there are preseason All-Americans. Yeah. They have preseason, so good. They do that before. So before they even play, they already putting out there, and so that's a part of the marketing for some of them when they go pro because they already been declared preseason, even in high school. Preseason this, preseason. So that's why they go do their predictions. I'm just trying to say, Ebony Sports Reporters, we on the same par with everybody else. That again, you know, we ain't no ESPN, Coastal Georgia ESPN. We ain't like that, and I said it like that. We ain't no Middle Georgia ESPN. We Ebony Sports Reporters. That we do the same thing. Just give me some more money. You'll see what we can do. You give us some more money because we do the same thing, and we ain't got the money. As Coach Sam Carter said, HBCUs do far more with less money than those other schools that get all the money. So Ebony Sports Reporters, we ain't get no money, but we do far more than all of them. But
that's correct, and we're
I'm gonna leave that alone because Julius Hall, the president, said we just gotta drink what we got. So now we go on to with regards to now the situation that we have arising where they're now trying to figure out, hey, with regards to Donovan Mitchell coming to New York, should he stay there? I mean, should New York make that move with Donovan Mitchell coming to New York because he want to come to New York? Should that happen, Coach Bernard Brown?
Y'all forgot, man. It's breaking news. You only hear it on Ebony Sports Reporters. Donovan Mitchell now is with the Cleveland Cavaliers. It was a big trade where they traded him to the Cleveland Cavaliers, some picks, and they got my boy Saxton, who went to Pebblebrook High School, Dubbrook. They sent him to Utah. They signed him to a 4-year, $74 million contract, and they throw the other little fella in there. But Donovan Mitchell is now the Cleveland Cavaliers, and my boy Saxon is for the Utah. That trade happened today. So New York is boom, you know. So you only heard first thing at Ebony Sports Reporter. And let me address something about Jenny Buss. The only reason why he was consistent because LeBron was on the bench for 60 games. Anthony was on the bench for 160 games. So he had no choice but be consistent. I mean, and then he went. He had no choice. He went from what? He took 100 threes, and out of 100 threes, he hit by 30. Man, please, I can do that. Come on, JD.
So you think Bernard ain't doing this research?
Oh no!
I'm telling you, I ain't got nothing else to do, Drew.
What I'm about to say, the opinion of Coach Bernard Brown is merely the opinion of Coach Bernard Brown. Russell, I love you, Russell. Russell, I love you. Ebony Sports Reporters love you too. We love you, Russell. You a homie.
Hey, they're gonna have trouble. You know what? They're gonna have trouble in the Lakers because Patrick Beverly is the one told Russell knee up when he had that major knee surgery. So how if somebody done tore my knee up and all of a sudden we teammates, man, that ain't gonna work.
Well, and that's what good. But we were gonna get into that. So, what would be your thoughts with regards to that, Coach Julius Hall? We're gonna come back. You, Coach Bernard Brown. That again, with regards to Patrick not being in LA and on the same team. Some have tried to project that it's all kissy, it's all good. What's your thoughts on that, Coach Julius Hall?
Well, I think they get played to play basketball. If a player tried to hurt you intentionally, then you might have a beef with him later on. But these people are paying you millions and millions, tens of millions of dollars to play basketball. We don't care nothing about your feelings. All we care about is you putting that ball in that hoop. That's all we care about, you being a great player and being the great in the community. That's all we care about. And that's all that they should care about. They should stop being little boys. You know, how about if a pitcher hit you in the head and he threw at you? You know, so when you get traded to his team, you don't want him to strike that other player out no more? You want somebody to hit his ball across the fence? No, that's your teammate. You got to root for that guy. You got to play with that guy. You got to be the brother to that guy. So, yeah, they should let that go. Russell, all right, he's still playing, and he's still making millions and millions of dollars, and you know, get over it.
Yeah, but on that note, Russell, he because of that knee, he don't have really too much caution in that knee, so that's why his decline in playing is down. And he said, I understand what you're saying, but this was more like a personal thing, and I blame LeBron James for bringing Patrick Beverly to the Lakers is because him and Patrick Beverly is best friend, and LeBron want Russell out of LA. He don't think he can win another championship with Russell on the team, and Patrick Beverly is going to take some of Russ' time because they both play the same position. And the Lakers never had they never had a point guard. You're a point guard and you playing a shooting guard. That never happened in the Lakers. Never. If you're a point guard, you playing point guard. So let's go. It's gonna be a little something. So LeBron James needs to, if he gonna win a championship, he need to stop picking up the older guys.
Yeah, but I like Beverly better than I like Westbrook at the point.
Me too.
Because Beverly attacks the basket. Westbrook he passes and look for the ball right back so he can make something happen. Beverly is a little bit different. I think Beverly attacks the basket and brings it to the players and he dishes it out. Westbrook is looking to score.
Yeah. And Beverly played defense. He done been on a defensive team for the last 5 years. The boy played defense. You know, that's our opinion, Jesus.
Yes, sir. And so now
7-3. Go ahead.
We move on to college football. Eddie George, former Tennessee Titan, is coach at Tennessee State University. He said his son can go to any school, but he cannot go to Jackson State. What's your thoughts on that, Coach Julius Hall?
Well, I don't know why he hating. Him and Dion must be hit Eddie George pretty hard, must be. But how can you tell if your son want to go to Jackson State, then he need to go there? Your son is not guaranteed that he's going to the NFL. But I can tell you this, every player on Dion's team is going to be looked at. Every player on that field is going to be looked at, especially the defensive back. What position did George's son play?
I forgot.
Yeah, because I've never heard of him, see? But when you go to Dion down there, it don't matter what position he play. He's going to be two things. On Dion's team and Eddie George's son. He's going to automatically be expected to be high profile. Yeah. If Shannon Sharp can leave, Savannah State can go to the NFL and be one of the greatest tight ends. If Evan Bailey can leave Tompkins High School Wolverines and go to the NFL for 11 years and be one of the greatest blockers in the NFL, then, you know,
you're right.
You can go there from Jackson State. So you can go anywhere from Jackson State and Savannah State University also. Just want to put that out.
Well, Coach Julius Hall, he's saying same thing that happened at Tennessee State. He said that he is a stellar athlete, NFL player also, and also as an analyst. So that's what he's saying. He got the skill set. So, Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regards to Eddie saying my son can go to any school except for Jackson State? Because that's what he's looking at. We are going to be playing. We'll be playing them. Yes.
Yeah, and I don't think him and Deion have any beef or anything.
Right, they ain't got no right. They have no beef.
I think Eddie George saying if my son going to play for Deion Sanders and we got to play them, and they know that Jackson State gonna beat them, oh hell, you go in any school, but Tonkin Wolverine, because you know for a fact we're gonna beat everybody. You know, I mean. So that's basically what it is. He's saying, hey, you go to any school but Jackson State because they know they got to play them and they're going to beat them. So I don't think there's no beef. I think, hey, let me ask you a question, Jesus. If your son, you wanted your son to go to Jenkins and you tell your son you can go to any high school in Savannah but Tonkin because you know we're going to play them, then what you'll do?
He froze.
I know it.
Yeah. So, because you got a little disrespectful for a second, that's why I got froze. As soon as you got to something, you threw some Tonkin stuff. So, okay, I answered the question for you. If my son says he's going to high school and he could go to any school, but then he would that. But I say that, and if he had said, well, let me just go and share. Just put it out there. If my son wanted to go to any high school except for Jenkins, I would kill him.
See?
He would die. I mean, he would die. It just ain't even just Tonkin, any school. But if he had said he's going to Tonkin, then I'll burn his body after I kill him.
Hey,
I'll just burn
but listen, how are you going to, whether you're going to move into a district just so he can go to Jenkins? He just can't go to Jenkins.
Yeah.
I know people like Dr. Tanya Howard Hall, and we'll get it worked on out. I know people.
Hey, and Tanya gonna say go to Tonkin because she went to Tonkin.
That's right. She gonna say, well, Jamal, I think he'll be better if he went for academics to Tompkins.
Then I'm gonna get Coach Rod Jiggy to falsify some documents.
Okay, all right. Well, good luck.
So now we move on to the Yankees and Aaron Judge. What do you think? Do you think Aaron Judge is going to take the Yankee record with Roger Maris? Because again, they still try to take it away from Barry and all of them because they talk the steroids era. So what's your thoughts on that, Coach Bernard Brown?
What the Yankees need to worry about is this. They had a 20-20 league game in their division. 20. Now it's cut down to 6. They need to be worrying about the Jays instead of worrying about him hitting all these home runs or what. I don't care how many home runs you hit. If those boys creeping up on you, and you got a series with the Jays this weekend. So you need to be worried about that. You got a 20 game and now it's down to 6, and y'all play what, 6 or 7 games? Just think you lose all of them. Now it's a new ball game now. So, hey, I don't care if he hit 715 home runs. If you don't win the World Championship, it don't mean nothing. Period. And let me say this here. Just because Barry Bonds was juiced up, they said they were juiced up. You still got to hit the baseball. You still got to hit it. Come on now.
Don't make your eyesight no better.
It don't. So whether he juiced or whatever, those boys still put up. The problem was you need to get a harder baseball. And the baseball wasn't juiced up. That's why they hit it out of there. Yeah, so Yankees need to worry about them playing the Jays this weekend and talking about running somebody or some home run. Period. I'm so upset. They was the hottest team. They was the hottest team in Major League Baseball. Now they close to the worst team in Major League Baseball. Period. So you worry about that. What the general manager, Chase, or whatever his name is?
And so, and that's what they're saying. They're saying the long ball. People like the long ball. That people like the long ball. So, Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts with regards to this? Because since it's now is about an hour with regards to Ebony Sports Reporters, and we'll be signing off. But then, what's your thoughts with regards to the Yankees? With regards to them and Aaron Judge? With regards to pursuing the record for on their end, which we still go and give credit to Barry Bonds.
Well, we need to check Aaron Judge out because he check that baseball out. They must be using tennis balls or something. The biggest story was Ohtani. Ohtani hitting 30 and then with 10 wins. That was the biggest story in that game was him hitting 30 home runs and having 10 wins. The first player to do that, first Japanese player or something to do that. That was first player with first in that position.
First Japanese player to do it, man. Yeah.
First pitcher or something, you talking about 30 home runs.
Yeah.
What pitcher hit 30 home runs? Jamal was a pitcher. All he hit his whole life was one.
Because I had a knuckleball. And
a curve. And you used to run from your curve. And the referee would be saying, umpire would be saying, just strike. They used to call you Black Jesus back then.
Yeah. Hey. Boy. I think Jamal, man, out of ATR, Black Media, I think Jamal, you know what, Jamal, I'm going to say this here. And it's on live TV. Man, you a good guy, man, because much punches we throw at you on these shows and you still show up. Man, I got to give it to you, man. You're a good guy, man. You do. Because out of business, say, hell with y'all, I ain't come back no more. Trust me. You must see TV, bro, because you be taking some punches, boy, and I swear.
That's why he get the Stephen A. Smith money.
Oh, that's right. Somebody got to help y'all to get salvation. That's why I realized our role help y'all get salvation. And so we will end on this. We'll end on this one right here. Do y'all really think Florida State gonna win this weekend? He ain't on here now.
I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth because I love coaching. He a good guy. Really? Really?
Hold on. Now, I got an inside track on this, Jamal. My brother-in-law, he on the way here right now from Florida. He's a Florida State fanatic. He knows every stat ever done at Florida State. Call out a stat, call out a year. He'll tell you what the record was, who played on the team, what the fastest player on the team, what he ran the 40 in, what high school he went to, and everything. Tell you what their mom and daddy named. That's how bad he is. I ain't telling you no lie. I wouldn't even be saying this if it wasn't true. This boy can call out everything ever done on Florida State football team. Now, He thinks that they're going to go down and upset LSU. Now, if y'all not paying attention, the last few years, LSU has been playing like Armstrong State University.
Yeah.
They have been playing like they don't even exist. That they ain't the power that they used to be. You go and you look at LSU and they're struggling against teams that they should be blowing out. And then they losing against teams that they should be beating. You know? So Florida State got a chance. Florida State is on the rise. Now, Coach wasn't as excited as me and Bernard because he said, what he said, what
possibility.
No. What he say? What Florida State is? He said, go Seminoles.
Go Noles.
So Coach wasn't as enthusiastic as I thought he would be.
Hey. As soon as Florida State comes, they go right down there to Bourbon Street and they're gonna be distracted. You know what I'm saying? They play, but I think Florida State is coming. But let me tell you this, and y'all heard it for evidence. If Deion Sanders Hope that he don't. If Deion Sanders leave Jackson State to go to Florida State, then y'all better watch out. Trust me. Even though they offered him a lot of money, he turned it down. If they come back to the drawing table and offer more money than what they did, you'll see Deion at Florida State in the next 2 years.
Well, I think he's going somewhere big in the next couple of years too. I think he want to really just show that he know that he's marketable, and what he want to do is show that he can win. And what it does, and I want him to stay there for a few more years before he take that $10 million contract to go coach somewhere else like Florida State or Florida or something. But what it does, Jamar, is show that, hey, if I can do this here and put this type of inspiration into these young kids, then y'all can do it too. The same thing that Sam and Coach Rob are doing at 27-17. They're instilling something that these kids aren't getting from their coaches where they're playing at. So I think Deion needs to stay a couple of years and then move on to the next level and make the big money.
Yeah, you're right. And I think all those guys, that new basketball team, I think all of them need to go to Coach Loach and Coach what's the other coach who coach
Sam.
Sam.
Sam
I think all of them need to go right there in the morning, lift some weights, and let them get them together. They need to work out with them. On a serious note, they do. They need to work out with them. And we need to support them. I'm just saying. We need to support them. Because don't little fella look too little for me. I thought it was a soccer team, to be honest.
Yeah, that's that height. Was any of them 7-footers, Jamar?
No. Some of them were close to it. Yeah, I'm just saying. I was at a distance, so I'm just saying. But we're going to sign off right now from Ebony Sports Reporters, so that way we can be with Coach Sam Carter tomorrow, because he said I spent too much time with Julius Hall, and now I need to stop spending so much time with Julius Hall and get to what I need to be doing. I'm just saying. That's what he said. And so we will conclude with this right here. I'll be smoking a cigar on Friday. I'll be smoking a cigar of victory on Friday. Jenkins versus Richmond Hill. Yeah.
Shit. Man, we can beat Richmond. We can beat Richmond Hill. You don't need to smoke the cigar. Shit.
Smoke a cigar. I mean, a cigarette for that one.
I know it.
A candy cigarette.
I know it. Hey, me and Drew's gonna be smoking something that Friday.
Hey, smoke a candy cigarette. You're blowing it, the smoke come out of it all. One of them candy cigarettes.
Hey, Drew, he talking about, the Warriors, we play him in Richmond Hill. Really?
Really?
Y'all go back and play BC so you get this brick beat out you.
Hey, that's going to be our new segment. We're going to get the new segment. Really?
Really?
Yeah, we're going to get a new segment. Y'all just stay tuned. We're going to be bringing it all to you. We're going to uplift this. I got a meeting Sunday in Atlanta with some people that hopefully can take us to the next level. They saw us and they want to talk to me on Sunday in Atlanta. Yeah. So that's a meeting I got. And hopefully we can get to that next level with these people, because he say he likes what he see. So, he's a friend of Donald Trump's.
Oh, but hey, Drew, we know he's bringing the money, and he's a Negro.
He's a black guy, and he's a friend of Donald Trump. So we got to get to the rise. That's right. Donald Trump is a swell guy.
Hey, like Jesus said, Donald Trump and Hershey and Van is his buddy. So. As long as they bring the money, we don't care who brings the money.
Yeah, so we're gonna meet with him, and hopefully we can get some stuff achieved. I'll let y'all know this week, but y'all stand by. We're gonna do some great things here.
Definitely. Hey,
Ebony Sports Reporters, and we'll see y'all on next week.
Stay tuned to the shows tomorrow night. Got a repeat of America After Dark on Saturday, but you got Score Bigger Dating at 8:30 tomorrow night. Y'all tune in and watch it. All right.
Yes, sir.
Good night, y'all.
I'm going to get the producers to schedule America After Dark, but it's going to be Jamal's version. Check it out on Saturday night. Bernard won't know nothing about it. He won't know nothing about it.
It's a
and
coup
you can
going
imagine.
on. It's a coup.
That's all right.
He gonna take over your show on Saturday night. Lord. And the producers is good friends, so she can do it. I'm not gonna be me and you gonna be together. Oh,
that's
Lord.
right. And Drew,
what's wrong?
he can take over because I know where we gonna be.
All right.
All right. Please.
Come through I had to get all your hair from out of it. I plunged it out. Yeah, thick hair going down in the face. So I had to plunge all the hair. Yeah, you got I got this ring on the bar and pour it down. And get it up. But yeah, I had to because it was stopping up and wasn't going down. Yeah, it's working now.